Buongiorno a tutti! If you have ever found yourself wandering through the streets of an Italian town at 2 p.m., you may have noticed something pretty strange. Everything is closed, except for restaurants, of course. Shops, offices, banks, all display signs that tell you no one will be there until late in the afternoon. Now, this can be quite disconcerting for people coming from other cultures. So today I'm going to explain the beautiful tradition behind Italy's pausa pranzo and why understanding it will completely change your Italian experience. By the way, if you're considering moving to Italy for a period of time or relocating here, maybe for your retirement, then I wanted to let you know that I've created a comprehensive guide to help you with that. It's called Living in Italy, and it covers everything you need to know from dealing with Italian bureaucracy and healthcare to understanding transportation, property matters, and daily social life aspects like the one we're covering today. If it is something that might interest you, click in the link in the description to get your copy of my guide. Okay, now let's unveil why Italian shops close at lunch. Now, first off, it's not for sleeping. This is probably the biggest misconception. Everyone imagines Italians taking a relaxed nap in the middle of the day, and that's why they close everything down. Now, the reality is most of us don't take a midday nap. It's not just that common anymore, or we don't really have the time for that. So, why do we close shops at lunch? Now, pausa pranzo is not just a lunch break. It's a cultural tradition. In the past, the law was such that it was almost impossible for a shop to stay open during midday. That tells you how rooted this tradition is in Italian culture. Italian people have always taken lunch break very seriously as a sacred time for recharging, connecting with family, and maintaining what we consider an essential work-life balance. Still nowadays, many Italian employees and shop owners actually go home during their lunch break to eat with their families. Yes, we do that. It's not uncommon for someone to leave the office at 1 p.m., drive or walk home, have a proper meal with their spouse and children, sometimes even take a short rest, but that's optional, and then return to work around 4 p.m. Now, for those that don't go home, the lunch break is still a social affair. Colleagues will often head to a local trattoria together, taking their time to enjoy good food and conversation. And many businesses offer what we call mensa, a mensa service, which is an inside restaurant dedicated to the employees where they can take their meal and connect with each other. And this is just one example of how differently things work in Italy, and it can be really hard to grasp them as a visitor. So if you want to understand all these cultural nuances before making the move, please check out my Living in Italy guide. Link is in the description of this video. Okay, back to pausa pranzo. This break is also essential for surviving the heat. During the hot summer months, particularly in southern regions like Sicily, Calabria, and Puglia, but also in some areas of the north like Pianura Padana, the afternoon heat can be absolutely unbearable. Temperatures can reach very easily 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, which is about 95 to 104 Fahrenheit, making it not just uncomfortable, but sometimes dangerous to be active outdoors. So that's another reason why we have developed this tradition. By closing by 1 p.m. and reopening in the late afternoon or early evening hours when temperatures become more manageable, we allow people, both workers and customers, to rest, stay cool, and avoid the scorching sun. Now, how things have changed. Italy is a country of strong traditions, but it's also an evolving country. Nowadays, the lunch break rule has lots of exceptions. In recent years, several changes in the law allowed shops to stay open during lunch break if they wanted to. So today, while in towns most shops still follow the tradition, in bigger cities or more touristic areas, you will find shops that are open all day. We call it orario continuato, continuous hours. And this is especially true for supermarkets, pharmacies, and other shops. For offices and banks, don't expect that. They usually only open in the morning with very limited afternoon hours. Shopping malls, we call them i centri commerciali, always operate with orario continuato. So if everything is closed in the town center, look for the closest centro commerciale and it will cover everything you need. But if you're not able to reach one, then what can you do? I would recommend you don't fight this rhythm, just embrace it. Use the afternoon break to enjoy a leisurely lunch, people watch from a cafe, or explore parks and churches that stay open. Just plan your shopping for the morning or late afternoon. This cultural understanding will not only make your trip smoother, but will also help you appreciate the Italian approach to life balance. So there you have it. Now you know why Italian shops close at lunch and how to navigate this beautiful cultural tradition. I hope from now on you will not see pausa pranzo as an obstacle to your Italian experience, but instead as an opportunity to slow down, connect with the culture, and live like a local. So from now on, buona pausa pranzo. Happy lunch break. Ciao da Valentina.